Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you know someone that has an SBA loan, especially recently, and specifically between 2020 and 2022, which they gave out $380 billion worth of SBA loans, you need to pay attention. Because there is a little fine print in there that a lot of people are not aware of that is going to cost a lot of small businesses a lot of money. All right, let's get into this. Because I actually talked to the Small Business Administration today, and I've talked to numerous small business owners. All right, welcome back to the channel. This is Financial Prepper, Chris and Stacey. I'm Stacey. Chris is on the other side of that door, banging away at the plasma table, which, by the way, he just built the coolest. It's a horse, and anyway, I'll have to show you guys in the next video maybe of where we're going to mount it to a gate of a friend of ours where he did on this plasma table. So incredibly cool. All right, let's get into this. Small Business Administration, SBA loans. You guys, if you took out a loan or you know anyone that has a Small Business Administration loan, SBA, you need to pay attention to this. So between 2022, they gave out 380 billion SBA loans. And they gave them out because the woohoo bat flu, businesses were going under, they needed help. They give them at low interest rates, supposedly, and that's another thing, you guys. If you know someone, they need to check on that fixed interest rate. Supposedly, it's supposed to be around 3%. Well, now they're coming out, it's maybe closer to 3.5 or 3.59, or just you need to check on your actually fixed interest rate. I actually was on the phone today with the Small Business Administration about our particular loan because we actually have one. We did one for Chris's Taylor Welding. And that's where I'm learning the fine print of this stuff. $62 billion are past due in loans. And here's the catch, and this is why. And I want to talk about this a little bit. They're saying it's an outstanding balance. They're saying that they're going to possibly ignore collections of delinquent COVID-19 economics injury disaster loans, which is the EIDL, the SBA loans, with an outstanding balance of $100,000 or less. There is a fine print in there, you guys. If you did an SBA loan and you did that deferred payment, because if you did one, you know that you were allowed to go, I think it was about a year, and you didn't have to do any payment. And then all of a sudden they said, okay, payments are going to start being required. And then if you got online and made those payments, if you noticed, it was only interest only. It was never toward the principal. So I called today and I actually talked to an SBA officer because I said, okay, explain to me the process. There is a fine print in that document that you did that said that interest started occurring even though you did not pay. They gave you a deferred amount where you didn't have to pay. That interest kept accumulating. It's just like those rent-to-owns. It's just like all those other scams that you see going on. So, for example, let's break down the math. If you just say got $100,000 from an SBA loan and you did not make any payments, and then all of a sudden the beginning of this year, 2023, they said, all right, you're going to have to start paying, you would owe around $9,000 to $10,000 in interest. Think about that for a second, you guys. Think about this. If you just made the bare minimum payments, which would be around $500 based on your note that you agreed to pay, that would be going straight to the interest. Straight to the interest. And it always would be accumulating, accruing, over and over and over. You would never pay that note off. I think it's a scam. I think it's a fine print that no one is talking about, that no one is saying. If you took out an SBA loan, I noticed it. So we're on the front end of it. But a lot of these companies, they say they did not realize it. So now you've got $62 billion that are in past due loans because no one realized that that whole year that they were not going to have to pay, quote, the SBA loan because they were giving them a deferred payment. Oh, we're going to help you out. You have 1 year. Don't worry about it. Take care of your business. It was acquiring interest. And people don't understand that. And to me, that's a scam. You guys tell me what you guys think on this, but I am talking to business owners right now, and that's what they're dealing with. You're literally looking at someone that took out $100,000 and now they owe $9,000 in interest before they can even get to the principal. So how are they going to come up with $9,000 to even get to the principal? So that's why all these companies are going delinquent. So who's going to pay for this? Is the government going to step in and bail it out? Taxpayers going to bail it out? What happens to all these SBA loans? I'm curious to see what you guys think, because that is a small fine print that I don't think anyone read, no one noticed, and they just slid that in, and I think they're taking small businesses and they're going to take them out with this small fine print. So you guys let me know what you guys think on this, but that's my thoughts on this, and I think it's a scam. I think it's a you guys, okay, we had a friend of ours who got involved in this. They did a rent to own, and it was just like this, where the interest continually accrued, and they would have never paid it off. And that seems like what they're doing right now with the SBA loans. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm interested to see your comments on this, but to me, I see that that's going to put a lot of small businesses in really bad situations. Fortunately, that's not good news that I have. But I will see you guys in the next one. And you guys have an awesome, awesome day, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.